Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Make It Monday video. Today is Monday the 27th of July 2026 and I am Jeanette Clark, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here on the Sunshine Coast. I've just had, it's late at night again doing my video, and I've just had a brilliant weekend away at a retreat, crafting retreat, with lots of lovely ladies, and I got lots of inspiration. I did a bit of scrapbooking. And I would like to share with you one of the things that I did, which is in the current online catalogue. It's called a Daisy Days kit. So it's a little mini album, 6x8 or something like that, and it's got a summer theme, but I have used it to do my 70th birthday album, I suppose. So you can use it for whatever works for you. So a little bit of a sample. It comes with everything, all the sleeves and everything to pop out. I've just added a few extra little things to it. Still a work in progress, so I've got to print off some more photos. But it takes all the way through how I celebrated my 70th birthday. My beautiful daughter, what I ate. So it just lots of things. You can decorate it how you wish. I spent it with lots of great friends, and there's little pockets, things to add, and just so much fun to do. So I worked on that at the retreat, and still a work in progress, as I say, but that's worth looking at on online products. So go and have a look, and maybe you want to put one together like this and just add to it. So very handy idea, Daisy Days kit. And also I wanted to share with you how to join the Stampin' Up! Family. If you have lots of things you like to buy, you love the products, but you want to buy more and see how it all works, you can join my Sunburst Stampers team, and you can join the Stampin' Up! Family. And at the moment, it's just a great program to join by, and it costs $175 to sign up, and then they will send you a coupon to spend of $240. So a little bit of bonus there. And they also send you, if you're a brand new demonstrator, which doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you have to hold classes like me. It doesn't mean you have to demonstrate anything, but you can just purchase the products at a 20% discount. It starts, and away you go. But you will then get this welcome box. So how cool is that? And inside the welcome box, you get lots of goods. And you get, let me just open it up. I have opened mine. So you will get a mini little rubbish bin. Cute. I used that on the weekend at my retreat. You get a block to start your creating. You get a really nice pen. I haven't even opened mine yet. A pencil case. And you also get a kit of cards which you can send to your friends. These cards come like this, and they say, you get a pack of 8, hello. I'm going to show you, demonstrate, let's make it today, this particular card, which is super easy, and there's even a QR code. You can zoom in with your camera, take a picture, and it'll give you all the instructions. So you get these to give to all your friends, and the finished card looks like this. So it gives you all the goodies to make this card that says hello. Of course, you can add any greeting you like, and the nice envelope to match. So we're going to make this right now, show you how easy it is. It comes with the card base, just the white card base, the envelope, of course, which we'll save for at the end, the envelope. And I'll pop you back down so we can see exactly what we're doing. It comes with a little packet of the stamps. I'm going to take these off and show you how to mount them and which ones we're going to use. And I shall put the finished card just here so that you can see as we go. Comes with all the sheets and things, and we need the background here, which is blue stripes. So I'm going to find that in amongst our sheets. So we need this, and it goes from, it's actually this way, and it goes from corner to corner. Then we need the circle, which is, you get these circles like this, which actually just has the basic behind sort of colours, and we're going to stamp on it to finish it, make it our bird. So we want one of those. Have I already popped one out? Yes, I have. We want one of those. We also want a piece of vellum, which is behind it. It's a bit hard to see in the sample, but we need a piece of vellum. We need some leaves. So they come in a sheet like this, and you just pop them out. We need one leaf, and we need 2 leaves. So we're just going to pop them out, 2 leaves. And we need the little banner that's going to say hello, which I will use as hello. So we don't need any more vellum. And then we need the stamps. So let's take off the stamps that we need. We need the bird. Just take the plastic all the way off. We need the bird. So we just peel that off the photopolymer, and we pop it on a block that fits suitably. There we need the bird, and we need the little veins for the leaf, which is here, and I'm going to pop that on a smaller block. So there's the leaves, and we need the hello. Oh, we need the hearts. If you look really closely, there's some hearts here. So we need there's a little set of 3 hearts, and that also goes on a small block. So lucky I have 2 small blocks here. You've been given 1 block in the set, so you can mix and match and use that 1 block until you get a few more for your stash. And we need the hello. So I'm going to do a hello. Now the words are hello. Oh, let's do a celebrate. We're going to do a celebrate. That one says Stampin' Up. So for purposes of copyright purposes, you have to add that to the back of your cards if you sell them. Stampin' Up. There's some cherries we're not going to use. This one says hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Let's do hip hip hooray. So I'm going to take that one off. We're not going to do a hello. We're going to do a hip hip hooray, and that's going to go on this small block. Hip hip hooray. So they're the ones we're going to use. First up, we're going to do our bird. So we'll grab our circle with our bird. Pop that up out of the way. And it sort of sits over the top. It's pretty easy to follow, and they give you a little ink spot. So this is Pretty Peacock, and as I've shown in previous videos, I leave it as a hinge. You can do that side as well and take it completely off, whatever suits you. I leave it as a hinge, and I'm going to ink up my bird. So you can see on the photopolymer stamp how easy it is to see that you inked it all. And then you're going to pop it over the top of the bird. So there's leaves to match up sort of thing, and you have a bit of a look. And I just do it and hope for the best so you don't have to worry too much. And there we have our bird. So not too bad. See how it colours in the leaves and everything too? So we have our bird. Now we're going to do our leaves. So we're going to get our 2 lots of leaves, and we've got our veins. They are also Pretty Peacock. So you don't need many colours, just need one, and they've supplied everything for you. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. So we're going to go and do... See how in the main card it is hidden a little bit, so we're just going to do the big ones, pretty straightforward, into the middle, can't go wrong, ink it up. I will do, this is the one that goes down the bottom, I think. I might do that one because we just may see it. Just in case, I'll do this one as well. I'm not sure how it's going to poke out, whether we see it or not. And I'm not going to do the little one. Same here. I'm going to do on that one, oh, stuck to it, and on that one. Quite easy. So we've got our leaves. We need them. And we're going to do our greeting, I think, onto this one. So hip hip hooray, also same colour. Let's just, it's easier to take the little ink spot to the stamp. You can see what you're doing because it is a tiny space. So we're going to go hip hip hooray, and it has to duck underneath the circle, so you do put it closer to this end. Hip hip hooray. And now we're going to put it together, but this one we'll do in a moment. So I'm going to grab the striped piece for the back, and they do supply you with some double-sided tape as well and some dimensionals, but I am going to put mine down with ink just because it's easier time-wise here for the video. And you just corner to corner. With the ink, you've got a bit of wriggle room. Corner to corner. Just make sure it is opening the right way when you put it down. So the next thing is you are going to do the vellum. So the vellum's going to go like this, and the hearts are stamped under the vellum. See, it's not that it doesn't have to be stuck all the way down, but you can see the hearts are under the vellum. So we're going to get our ink pad, stamp ink up our hearts, and it's sort of, you're going to position your vellum sort of like that, and I'm going to put a couple up the top, and I'm going to put one down the bottom. So there are our hearts. Now let's put it together. I did not keep out the dimensionals, so let's find some dimensionals. These aren't the dimensionals that you get with the kit, but I've got my own. So we're going to put the vellum down first, and I will use a little bit of their double-sided tape for this. So I find the end and just put a little bit, because enough for the circle to cover. So it's sort of going to go that spot there. Take off the backing and pop that down. Nice. Oh, my light just went out. My light just went out. Let's see if I can start it up again. It's probably going to go out again. I'll be super, super quick. Leaves are going to go underneath there like that. Circle on top. Pop the circle up on dimensionals. And then my hip. Sorry, I'm going to have to quickly, because my light's going to go out. And then you pop that underneath and you have your final card. So easy to do. You only get these cards if... Sorry, guys, if you join the team. So it's, there we go. You're going to see my hands. But they are so easy to put together. Have a think about that and go on to my site, Stampin' Days with Jeanette, at no, you need to go to my website, so JeanetteClark.stampinup.net, in order to find join me and join my team. We have so much fun. I'll include you in my team, and we do lots of extra fun things as well. So I hope you liked my Make It Monday today, and I'll have to go now that nothing seems to be working with my light, and I'll see you next Monday. Happy stamping, everybody. Bye for now.